Hello, ladies. I want to break down this compact. Now, many of you already have this wonderful makeup, and some of you might be here just watching, and that's okay. So today I want to break down the basics, but can you tell the difference between the two sides of my face here? Okay, not a huge difference, but one just gives that beautiful, filtered, glowing look compared to the other. This side is done, okay? This side is yet to be completed. So I want to walk you through just using the 4 basic tins and how you can create this look, right? Glowing, fabulous, natural, on this side, okay? We're gonna break down these tins for you. So I'm gonna take my compact. We're gonna start off with our brightening highlight color, okay? So you take your brightening highlight color and you're gonna place it right on into that compact, and let's get going. I'm gonna use the 3D brush today. I'm gonna stipple on into my brightening highlight color, place a little in that inner corner, and then outer corner lifting out into the temple. So it's kind of creating that diagonal look because I want to lift. We all want to lift, right? So I'm just gonna place that here. Any excess of this brightening highlight color, you can take a little bit down. You can take it down the center of your nose or by your chin, okay? That's just gonna bring some illumination, a little bit of brightness to the center of our face. Next up, coming into our main highlight color, okay? We're just gonna place it on right up next to my brightening highlight color. And I'm gonna use the same brush because they are this is all cream makeup, they all blend together, okay? So you don't need to clean your brush in between. You don't have to use a different side. You're just gonna come in and you're gonna make these nice little dots on your face with your main highlight color. Now here's the beautiful thing. Hopefully this is hard to see. And the reason is because our main highlight acts as our foundation color, okay? So it's going to match our skin tone the best. Now with cream makeup, here's the other thing. We want one layer, okay? So I'm strategically placing it on my face in the areas where a man would grow a beard or mustache, and then right above my eye line, maybe a little bit down the sides of my nose and in that cheek. But I'm leaving this area open because that next color that we're gonna come in with is our contour. So I'm gonna place that contour right up next to my highlight colors. Okay. You could use a finger to place it. You could use a brush, whatever works best. I'm gonna show you today how you can use your finger because I want you to make sure that you are putting it in the right spot, okay? So I'm gonna come into my contour and I'm just gonna place it onto my finger like this. The reason why sometimes it's fun using your finger, especially as you get started with this makeup, is you can feel for that cheekbone, okay? So what we wanna do is we wanna go on the high points of that cheekbone, and that's where we're gonna place our contour. I like taking it and starting it back here into my hairline, so when I blend it, it is super easy to blend, and it just goes on back naturally, so we don't have that no makeup line. I'm gonna take some and I'm gonna put it up by my hairline. Okay, remember I already did this side, so I'm just gonna place it right here up into my hairline. If you want, you can take some down the sides of your nose. I just did a reel before this, showcasing this, so if you see that, that's where that came from. And then I'm gonna take a little bit extra and I'm just gonna pull it right down my jawline, help give a little bit more lift. Essentially, that's what we're trying to do. And then you can even place it right around your lips to create more of a plumper lip, okay? Last but not least is we're gonna add in a lip and cheek. This one right here is Desert Sunset, one of my absolute favorites. And let me just show you how you can take this and you're gonna place that lip and cheek color right above your contour, okay? And then of course, we'll add some to our lips. We'll just finish that off, even though I already had some color there. And we are ready to blend, okay? So again, I have my brightening highlight color right up in here, leading out into the temples, my main color placed everywhere else, contour up by my hairline and by my cheekbone, underneath my jaw. If you want to have a little bit more sculpting around your nose or plumpness around your lips, you can add it there. And then our lip and cheek color. So I'm coming into my 3D brush. Now I'm gonna flip on over to that fluffier end, okay? This is a medium coverage brush. Lighter on this side, more medium on this side, okay? So the more dense and compact those bristles are, the more coverage you're going to get. So I'm gonna flip on over to this fluffier end here, and I am just going to start blending in. I like to start coming into my main color first. I am going to stipple it on into my skin. It helps give a little bit better coverage because I have some acne scarring. Sometimes of the month I've got acne going on, fine lines, wrinkles. But that way, by stippling in, I'm gonna get a little bit fuller coverage because it's gonna go into some of those crevices. Now let's come right up into my forehead. I'm just blending out that main color, and we'll just pull down any excess. And now I wanna blend out this area. Super important that you are very careful around your eyes and that you're not pulling and tugging, okay? But instead stippling that color in. Because around our eyes are so delicate, we wanna make sure that we are not tugging on them because we're already gonna lose elasticity as we grow older. We don't need to help in the situation, okay? So now I am nice and blended in this area. I'll just stipple around here to make sure any of that main color in my brightening highlight color creates that just beautiful, natural, dimensional look. And now we're gonna blend in our contour. I like to come up here and pull it right on in to your hairline, okay? That way, if you decide to pull your hair up in a ponytail later on, you don't have that no makeup line. It gives that beautiful dimension back into our forehead. If you have a very high forehead, the more contour that comes down, the illusion of a smaller forehead will appear. And then I'm gonna come on into my cheekbone. I like to come and kind of stipple and press that contour right on into my cheekbone. Notice how the brush is finding my cheekbone and helping blend. And then from there, we are flicking upward, okay? Don't ever bring it down. We're trying to lift and give that beautiful illusion of a lifted, more sculpted cheekbone, okay? And I'm just blending it, as you can see, right on in to my lip and cheek color. Again, that is Desert Sunset, one of my favorites, and pulling it right on back into my hairline, okay? Now, how do we look compared to the other side? Pretty dang amazing, right? I just want to make sure my two sides are blended together ever so nicely. And then, you know me, let me find it. Always come in with the line brush at the end, brush through those brows, get that extra little bit of lift just by brushing through those brows, okay? What do you ladies think? Now that we are evened out on both sides, truly amazing what this makeup can do. Beautiful, natural finish, but kind of covers up some of those areas of concern, right? And that's just using our 4 colors. So we have our brightening highlight, our main highlight, contour, and last but not least, you get to pick a lip and cheek shade that you love. There you have it. Any questions, ladies? You let me know, but I hope this helps and just show how simple this makeup can be and how it can change your life forever.